Wishmakers is a nationwide program organized by Angie's List. Since it began 5 years ago, it has helped dozens of families in need. Wishmakers finds highly rated service companies that donate their time and materials to complete home improvements, such as finishing a room addition for a family in Tucson whose father was stricken with cancer, and building an allergen-free environment for a child with SCIDS in Indianapolis.
We started the Wishmakers program in 2004. It actually came out of a story request from one of our TV partners, Wish TV, here in Indianapolis. And they had a young girl that had written in that needed help for her ailing parents to help get their house organized because they were sick. And so we pitched in and helped them find organizers and house cleaners to come in and help out. And just with the outcome of that project, we had such a strong response from the service companies that it seemed like a project we really wanted to carry on.
In March of 2004, my husband found out he had a male breast cancer. One day I was reading an email from Angie's List about nominating someone to receive something special, and I requested that Danielle's room be finished because we had only been able to get the project started into the carport but not finished. She does a lot to help the family. They came out, it was basically just a blank room. There was no flooring, no doors. There wasn't, the wall hadn't been broken open to connect it to the main part of the house into that carport. They put new laminate flooring down. They put up shelving, and they put in a door. They knocked out the bricks and redid all of that and trimmed it off, put in the steps. So they did a lot of work, and it was, you know, you never can really thank a person enough for something like that.
I think one of the most memorable Wishmaker programs that I remember is one that happened here in Indianapolis last year. It was for a little boy named Sebastian who had bubble boy disease, as it's commonly called. Because his immune system was deficient, he wasn't able to be outside. And when he got out of the hospital, his family was really looking for a very sanitary room where he could get lots of sunlight so that he could simulate being outside within the house.
Sebastian started getting sick around this time last year, and just thought it was cold symptoms, and then he got some fevers, diarrhea, and just wouldn't go away. By the end of the year, we were certain something was wrong. People were telling us, oh, it's asthma, oh, it's this, oh, it's a cold. So we had a lot of frustration trying to find a diagnosis.
Severe combined immunodeficiency that, the letters, the abbreviation is SCIDS. No immune system, basically. And it's when the world changed, because everything turned into, from just a sick kid that you don't know what it's got, to we gotta do whatever is necessary to keep him with us.
We're thrilled that with all the volunteers that came forward to help put this room together for Sebastian. It was a great effort. The Wishmakers program's been around for several years now, but by far this is the biggest project we've ever accomplished, and it could have been done without all the service providers that have been here to help.
Good job.
The Wishmakers program is open to anyone in the community. They can write in and tell us about a story of a family in need, and then we'll select the story, and then we'll search for the service companies on Angie's List who are interested in helping out with the project. Even our strong response in Wishmakers with the downturn in the economy is really impressive. I mean, we've had some of our biggest projects in the last 6 months, which really says a lot for the service companies in our communities. That even when business might be a little slower, they're still willing to give back and help out one another in the community.